What's going on, everyone, and welcome to Whiz Jr. My name is SJ Lee.
Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Angela Park. Now, SJ, before we start every show, I have to kind of calm my nerves, get rid of the butterflies, because it gets me a little bit nervous.
Really? Why?
Because, first of all, the kids, I think they're smarter than us.
Guilty.
And they keep us on our toes a little bit.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. With all the show that we've been doing here on Whiz Jr., I try to get in all their energy, their vibes. And then when they suck in their youth, I feel like I'm getting younger.
Not working.
I have to do more of that this week. Well, nonetheless, we have 4 great schools, 16 great students competing for the Whiz Jr., right?
That's right. And rumor has it that they are quite the forces to be reckoned with. Let's go ahead and introduce our contestants. First up, from Kyonggi Elementary School, it's Team Brain Girls. We have Juwon, Jonghyun, Yoonso, and Seungeun.
We are the Brain Girls! Brain Girls! We can do it! Yay!
All right, coming up second, they're from Dangchon Elementary School. It's Team Smartopia. Here is Kyuhan, Sujin, Taeyun, and Minso.
We're the winners! Smartopia!
From Seoul Banpo Elementary School, Team Wimi, Jeongbin, Eunjae, Seokhyun, and Seunghwan.
We are the Wimmy. Let's go, Wimmy.
We're the best!
All right, last but not least, our 4th school from Seongnam Maesong Elementary School. It's Team Smileys. They're Donghyun, Dongyun, Junghyun, and also another Dongyun here. They're Lee Dongyun and Chung Dongyun.
You're smiling. When you're smiling, the whole world smiles at you. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are smiling.
All right, we have some smart cookies here with us. 4 great teams. Let's start off our quiz show. We're going to have our first round for you. This is
Go, go, go.
Round 1, like we said, go, 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 and we're starting things quite intense here. 60 seconds given to each team where they have to give out, one member gives out clues, and the rest have to try to guess the words.
That's right, and before the show, the teams were able to pick out the letters from Q, U, I, Z. 4 letters there. So obviously, if you pick Q, you'll be going first, U going second, I third, and Z fourth.
All right, let's start off with Q. Like we said, this is Team Smileys. Let's invite them down to the front, please. Now we have Junyoung being the one to give the hints and the Dong squad.
Yeah, I'm a little bit confused here because there are 2 Dongyuns in this team. There's Lee Dongyun and Chung Dongyun.
All right, Junyoung, we're going to give you exactly 60 seconds. Look at your team members. They're right in front of you. 60 seconds on the clock. Let's go.
It's made of clothes and you wear it on your head.
Hat.
It comes out from the thing. It's made of hairs, and then what you're doing right now. Like you record it and then only the sounds comes out. Audio.
30 seconds.
Not audio, it's
Mic.
it comes out. You record it and it comes out only the sounds only.
MP3?
It's
You can pass.
We're going to have to pass that.
It's a red flower. When you say I love you, then you use the flower. Yes.
All right.
You put that word into the.
Oh, that's all the time we have. Man,
It was tricky radio, right?
that's right. He almost had it, except for the point where they said, Chunghyun, we're actually doing television, not radio, right?
He said we're doing this right now.
Yeah.
I said the sounds only.
Ah,
and then
sound only. Good job, though. Those are some tricky words, Junyoung. Really good job to you and your team.
And next up, the second school who's going to be competing, it's the letter U. It's Team Wimi. So let's get you guys in the front. In our second school, they are Wimi, led by Jeongbin, who's going to be the clue giver. But now, before we kick things off, I have a question for this team. Why Weemy? Where did that team name come from?
We took the first alphabet of each member's team, each member's names, and then we just put them together.
Ah, their English name, I'm assuming,
Yes.
right?
Interesting. All right. So I thought it was like we, me, use, us, but
It has like that feeling of togetherness, right?
that's quite interesting. Well,
Yeah.
Weemy, with all the letters that they chosen with their English names, they're going to be starting, of course, with Chungbin. You are the clue giver. Once again, you have 60 seconds. Let's start the clock.
It comes from USA. It's this food. It's a fast food.
Hamburger.
Yes. Husband of a queen.
Oh, king.
Yes. It's where we live in.
Korea.
No, but we're specifically.
House.
No, like
Yes.
it's something that holds liquid. That holds liquid so you can drink.
Cup.
Yes. It's something you study on.
Pencil.
10
You
seconds.
study on.
Book. Paper.
5
You
seconds.
sit on a chair and then you study on this.
Desk.
Yes.
They got
Ooh,
it.
last second
With
win.
That's right. With 1 second to go, desk was the answer. They were able to get four questions, right?
Questions.
All right,
Very
that's
nice.
times 20. That's 80 points for Weemy. All right, good job, guys.
Thank you for your patience. Our next team, let's invite Smartopia to the front. Smartopia up in the front with Taeyun taking the lead as the clue giver. Our team looks quite ready. We have exactly 60 seconds. Let's start the clock.
This is a kind of food, and this is sweet, and it is
Candy?
usually hard. Peach, apples, or oranges are all included in this family.
Fruits.
Breakfast and dinner. Something you write?
Pencil. Pen.
No.
Paper.
Pass. You stick this out to tease the person who you don't like.
Pass. 2 passes.
10
Mom
seconds.
and dad, your brothers, sisters.
Family.
Opposite of female.
Oh, that was a pretty good hint too. Opposite of female, but
1 second too late.
that's right. Still, four words they were able to get, which is 80 points, right? Very good job, guys.
Great job, you guys.
And last but not least, the team that picked the letter Z. They are the Bringles, so let's have you guys up on stage. Now, they look like a 4-member idol group. Brain Girls up on stage. And of course, led by Chunghyun, who is the clue giver. So if you guys are ready, here's 60 seconds on the clock. Let's go.
This is like insects or like angel has this and fly.
Wings?
Yeah. It's how we check our face and it's opposites of our face like in bathroom you can
Mirror?
Yeah. It's like one kind of fruit and it's red and small.
Apple.
No small like
Oh.
and like many
Tomatoes.
no like red and little bits.
A strawberry.
Yeah. It's like you when you were born. You born.
Birthday?
Yeah. It's we listen this and
Music.
yeah. It's color and it's like similar with black.
Gray.
No.
Ooh. I'm sorry, I have to say it. This is like the Spice Girl in me. Girl power. Great job to Brain Girls. Thank you so much. You guys can go ahead and go back up.
Now, after the first round, we have the scores, right? We have the Brain Girls with 100 points, Smartopia and Weemy tied with 80 points, and Smileys with 40. Now, there was one word that was so close. Weemy almost had it.
Are you thinking about the country?
Yeah. Where do we live? And it was Korea.
It hurt my heart a little bit.
South Korea.
South Korea was the answer.
But that was pretty close to 100 points.
Yeah, great job to all of our contestants. Don't worry, this is just the first round. We're only getting warmed up.
That's right. We still have the second round in store for all of you guys right now. And round 2, we'll be jumping into it. This is
True or False?
Now, of course, if you are trailing by a little bit, you don't have to worry about this because you have the second round with true or false. And it's very simple. It's 50-50. It's X for false and it's O for true, right?
That's right. You guys get the rules, right? Give me a nod. Yes? See some nods there.
All right, so should we jump into our first question? Let's take a listen to our first true or false question.
In Korea, one can become president starting at age 38.
Is it true or false? Age of 38.
We have one answer, not going to say what it is.
We'll give you guys 3 more seconds. Let's get the answers in now, guys.
All right, all the answers have come in. It's split half.
That's right. We have 2 O's from Brain Girls and Smileys and 2 X's from Smartopia and Weemy.
Let's go ahead and find out what the answer is.
Answer is
False.
false. All right. Now, according to Article 67, Clause 4, we're getting very legal here, of the Korean Constitution, one has to be 40 years old in order for you to be eligible to be elected as a president.
All right, so
false.
40. That's for future presidents here in the group. That's when you got to wait till. Let's get the second question.
There is a Cheomseongdae Observatory in North Korea.
Cheomseongdae.
See some debating.
Still no answer. There's one answer from Smartopia.
We're going to have to get 3 seconds on the clock.
Let's get your answers in now. Is it O or X? Time's ticking.
Everyone is unanimous that it's false.
That's right. So either all of you guys get the points or all of you don't get the point. Angela, shall we find out the answer?
Is there a Cheomseongdae Observatory in North Korea? There is.
There is.
Well, I mean, technically, you guys can be positive. You're all equal. Nobody went up. So this is good, right?
Yeah, that's right. Let's take a listen to our third question.
Volleyball matches have a time limit.
Not only do volleyball matches have a time limit, Quiz Whiz Jr. has a time limit.
That's right.
3 seconds is that time limit. Come on, Weemy and Brain Girls.
And Weemy just barely gets in the answer there. We have another unanimous answer here. All circles here.
You're the sports expert.
Yeah, I actually played this sport, believe it or not.
really?
I don't look tall, but volleyball, we'll have to find out whether or not they do have a time limit. Let's find out, first of all, the answer. False. No, each set is actually 25 points. So the first team to get 25 wins the set. There is no time limit. So none of the teams get the points for this one.
Fourth question.
Oils have fingerprints just like humans.
Huh, that's a tricky one. You guys look a little bit confused. We have one answer. Let's wait on the other 3 teams. 3 seconds.
3 seconds. Time is ticking. Smileys get in their answer as well. And once again, all 4 teams going with true this time.
So oils have fingerprints. Is that true?
All of you guys get points for this one. 20 points each for that answer. All right, let's finally take a listen to our last true or false question. Let's take a listen.
EU is the acronym for European United.
EU. We hear it a lot in the news.
That's right. We've been hearing it a lot. Smartopia, once again, the first to answer, followed by Smileys. We'll have to give 3 more seconds on the clock for Brain Girls and Weemy. Weemy has it. Brain Girls.
There we go.
All right, we have a split this time.
Okay, so half think it is European United. The other half thinks it's something else. First, let's find out the actual answer.
The answer is false, and Smiley is getting very excited with this one. EU actually stands for European Union.
That's right. All right, so let's get a recap on the scores. We have Smartopia taking the lead after round 2 with 140, Brain Girls and Weenie tied with 120, and Smiley's smiling along the way with 80 points.
That's right, they're not too far back, but don't worry, we still have round 3 coming up, and with that, let's jump right into it. This is Word Up.
We have reached the midpoint for the first half of Quiz Whiz Junior. Now, we call it Word Up, and you have to use your creativity to come up with as many words as you can with the letters on the screen in just 60 seconds.
That's right, when all the alphabet's there, but then there's some restrictions. It has to be at least 3 letters,
Okay,
right?
that's fair.
And there are other restrictions. No proper nouns, no proper names. So if you have to use a capital letter, well, you can't be using those words, right? No abbreviation, no acronyms, no slangs or profanities, all right, guys? It's going to get in trouble if you guys use profanity anyways.
Okay, everyone got that? Now, we're going to give you exactly 60 seconds. Work together. Ready? Let's go. So we have the 8 letters on the screen. Less than 60 seconds on the clock.
If I'm a little quiet, it's because I'm trying to solve it myself.
How many you got so far?
I have none. Oh, I have 1.
It's trickier, especially the ticking sound doesn't help.
Yeah, it gives you that pressure, right, of having to get it quickly. But, well, these kids are smarter than me, at least.
And I think us talking probably isn't helping either. Ooh, 30 seconds left, everyone.
All right, all the teams right now, they're working really hard to get those words.
Some fast writing on the Brain Girls' part. Smartopia as well. We have Taeyun taking the lead.
Yeah, Sujin also with the marker as well for Smartopia. Weemy, Smiley, all working well, very together.
I see some erasing as well.
5 seconds.
And time pens off. Board up, please. Lift up your board. Okay, so we're seeing, some teams kind of outpace others. We have one more round, and this will determine which 2 teams are going to move into the second half of Quiz Whiz Junior.
That's right, and of course, before we do go on, the scores right now, Smartopia up in first place so far with 480 points, followed by Brain Girls with 380 points. Now, Smileys, they were trailing before. They're in third place now with 320 points. And Remy in fourth place, but things are not done just yet. You have 260 points, so still very, very close.
That's right. I think we're ready to move into our determining round. This is What Am I?
Now it's time for round 4, What Am I? And I love this because I love riddles.
That's right. We're going to give our contestants riddles. And if they can't figure it out, we do have some helpful hints to lead them into the right direction.
That's right. You're going to be getting different hints, but if you're able to get the riddle right for the first hint, you'll be able to get 50 points. And the more hints you need for the riddles, you're going to get less points. But here's the thing, though. Each team, each school only gets 1 opportunity.
That's right. You have to think it through. So not hint, but each riddle, only 1 answer. Okay? The boys are chit-chatting. Smileys, can I get some nods?
All right.
There we go.
It seems like all the schools are ready, so let's take a listen to the first riddle here on What Am I?
I can be made artificially.
Letter B. There's a lot of things that can be made artificially.
That's right. And it's often hard to get it right with the first hint.
See, people don't want to risk it, even though it is worth 50 points.
We're going to have to let the time go by. 3 seconds on the clock.
Okay, no one wants to chance it for the first hint. Let's get the second hint, bringing it down to 40 points.
In Greek mythology, I am a symbol of the goddess Iris.
Ooh, this time we have 2 letters.
Some chatting and discussing. 3 seconds, please.
Might be a little bit easier now with 2 hints. Oh, Smartopia.
Rainbow.
Rainbow is their answer. Is it correct? Let's find out.
Absolutely. Wow. So I'm assuming, Sujin, you know your Greek mythology.
It's a symbol of Iris, so I think it's a rainbow.
Ah, great job.
Did you know that?
I did not know that.
I had absolutely no idea Iris was a symbol of rainbow, but of course Smartopia did with Sujin, and they're able to get 40 points. If you guys are ready, let's take a listen to our second riddle.
I follow one path.
And the letter P.
50 points. We're going to get 3 seconds on the clock. Getting some speedy discussions in 2 and 1.
Once again, Angela, none of the schools are willing to take that attempt at that 50-pointer.
I think we need another hint. Let's get the next one.
I can bring things together when they are apart.
2 more letters once again. So we have a total of 3 letters up there. We have 2 different hints.
I see thinking, but no buzzing.
All right, 3 seconds are up once again. Now this is going to go down to 30 points, right? So let's take a listen to our next hint.
I have interlocking teeth.
Ooh, scary.
I'm scared.
Z is the letter that was next revealed. 3 seconds.
There's a lot of confused faces right now.
I mean, if teeth are involved. Okay, so now we are down to 20 points,
That's
I believe.
right. This is a 20-pointer, but hopefully with this hint, you guys can get the answer right. So let's take a listen to our next hint.
I am easier to use than buttons.
Oh, that
Smileys.
was... I heard the hand before the brrring. Smileys, do we have an answer?
Zipper.
Zipper. Is that the answer?
We had a lot of ahs, and zipper was the answer. Smileys, whose hands were a little bit quicker than the other schools.
A little bit harder as well.
Exactly. Zipper. Wow. I was thinking animals or something like that.
Me
but,
too.
Well, you guys are smarter than me, right? We all know that. Let's take a listen to our third riddle this time.
I am surrounded by water.
Okay, that would be a letter L, surrounded by water, worth 50 points. I think I see some activity.
Smartopia, ready.
Island.
Island.
Is that the answer?
Oh!
Nice. That was a tough one.
They're pretty good with this one. Smartopia really taking it on with this one. And even with the first hint, that's worth 50 points.
Let's get our next riddle.
I am not good for you in large amounts.
A.
Man, there's so many things. Oh, Weemy.
Sugar.
Oh, I heard a from
Once
Brain
again,
Girls.
maybe they were thinking the same thing. Sugar, is that the answer?
Absolutely correct.
I was thinking chocolate the whole time, but I guess, once again, they're proving that they're smarter than me.
That's right. So that brings Weemy into the 300s. It's getting to be quite the tight race here, and one riddle to determine our winning teams.
That's right. It's the moment of truth. So listen carefully, all the teams out there. Here is our final riddle.
I am busy in the morning and evening.
Weemy.
Subway.
Subway. A lot of Is it Subway? Wow, again. Subway was the answer. With that, Weemy was able to get 50 more points, bringing them up to 360 points.
Now, that was some last-minute great attempt and win on Weemy's part, but unfortunately, we have two other teams that will be making it into the second half.
That's right, and it was very close. So, just to give you guys who's going to be moving on to the next round. In first place, Smartopia with 570 points.
Good job to Smartopia. Yeah, let's give them a round of applause. Second place, we have the dreamy Brain Girls with 380 points.
That's right, they go into the second round as well. It was very, very close. Weemy was going on a tear towards the end. We guys came just short with 360 points, followed by Smileys with 340 points. But you guys did a great, great job, right?
Let's give our two teams a round of applause as well.
We are winning. Let's go winning. We are the best.
If I got the speed quiz for, I said Korea, but if I got South Korea, then I think our team could go for the second or maybe the first, but I think that is the most sad thing.
It was really fun to do this, and maybe next time I want to do this more.
I was very excited at first, but when I first came here, it felt like my heart almost began to pop. I wanted to be in the final match, but I think this is just enough for me.
When you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you.
Team Showdown, that's the name of our first round for the second half of Quiz Whiz Junior. Now in this round, it's going to be a showdown from one member from each team. And if you get the answer wrong, you get eliminated and move on to another member until there's only one person standing.
The team that's going to be going first in this one and choosing their first opponent is going to be from Smartopia. And I believe Kyuhan is going to be the first person to choose your opponent. So Kyuhan, who's going to be your first opponent?
Sungin.
Sungin. So we have our two contestants at the mic, ready to duke it out. Remember, once again, you do get eliminated with just one wrong answer in this round.
That's right. So are you guys ready?
Yes.
All right, so hopefully all our teammates will be cheering them on. Let's take a listen to our first question.
Every summer, the appearance of this has caused a lot of troubles and annoyances for beachgoers. At Haeundae Beach in Busan, an immense collection of nets have been set up in the ocean in order to keep this out. This can resemble the shape of an umbrella, and it also has venomous...
Kyuhan.
Jellyfish.
Jellyfish, is that the answer? Yes, it is!
Correct!
All right, that means Hungin is eliminated, but the Brain Girls still cheering her on. Great teamwork there, huh?
Yeah, and we still have three members. We don't know how it's going to go. Kyuhan, you have to pick your next opponent.
Yunsa.
Okay, so 100 points for Smartopia. Let's move on with our next question.
During restoration of the former Korean legation building in Washington, D.C., they found this with historical items from 120 years ago. This is something that is put together with objects typical of a present time.
Kyuhan, once again.
Time capsule?
Time capsule. Yunso looked a little bit upset.
Let's get the answer.
It is time capsule.
Correct. He didn't even need to listen to the whole question.
Which means he has eliminated 2 members of Brain Girls, but it's not over just yet, right?
Kyuhan, you must select your next opponent or victim.
They're avoiding his eye contact.
Juwon.
It's up to Chuwon now to try to eliminate Kyuhan. He's been on a streak now. Let's see whether or not she's able to do that.
All right, let's get our next question.
There are various movies about this person in which you can meet this person's one true love, Jane, and ape mother, Kala. This person grew up in the jungle and is very good at swinging on vines. Who is this person?
Kyuhan again.
Tarzan.
Is it Tarzan?
Oh, it is Tarzan. Kyuhan on a hot streak here, eliminating yet another member of Brain Girls.
They don't even say anything. They just turn around and walk away. But, you know, we still have one member. Come on down.
With this one, we have our last member of the Brain Girls here, Junghyun, who's going to try to save the Brain Girls. Junghyun, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
It's a lot of pressure.
Oh my God.
Listen carefully to the next question.
According to a 2015 study by this organization, Korea's life satisfaction index ranked extremely low, 27th out of 34 nations. Korea became a member country of this 20 years ago this year. This was established in order to stimulate economic development and world trade. What is this?
Kyuhan, is he going for the sweep?
OECD.
Is it OECD?
It is.
Oh my gosh!
Kyuhan.
I'll be really impressed if Kyuhan knows what OECD stands for.
Oh, what does OECD stand for?
But I don't really know what it stands for, but I had read, I had seen that word in lots of books.
Okay, OECD stands for Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, but that's okay, Kyuhan still got it.
You know what, Kyuhan, if you knew that one, I would have been out of job. You'll probably take over my job as GMC. So that's actually good news for you. Great job to the Brain Girls. You guys did a great job trying to beat Kyuhan. But for Smartopia, it's a sweeperoo, 400 points, thanks to Kyuhan. Great stuff, guys.
We had an exciting round with one man killing all 4 members of Brain Girls. But SJ, they look a little discouraged because 400 to 0, it does come off as quite a big gap.
That's right. But for the Brain Girls, here's the good news, though. It's not over. Why? Because in the other rounds, there are games out there where it's literally worth hundreds and hundreds of points. And we've seen it in the past, teams coming back and actually winning Quiz Whiz Junior. So you guys have some hope here, and please fight till the end, all right?
Okay, good. I see a little bit of a smiling face back on that side there. Well, moving on to round 2 of the second half. This is
Brain Flash. Let's quickly jump into round 2 with Brain Flash, where our contestants have to memorize the 12 different cards within 15 seconds. And one of our teammates will have to try to find out what that one commonality is.
the one that's guessing the commonality, of course, cannot see the screen, so we have their eyes and ears covered with very cute masks and headphones on them right now. As for the other 2 remaining members, they are not allowed to participate, thus we have covered them up as well.
That's right. So, shall we quickly jump into our first Brain Flash?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
15 seconds on the clock.
All right. Some interesting words here.
Pictures and words. 8 seconds.
5 more seconds, guys. Let's get those memorized.
Time's up.
All right, time is up. Now, after the first round, it was Smartopia who was in the lead with 400 points. So they are going to go first with the first word that they memorized. So Kyuhan, shall we go first?
Time.
Time.
That is on the board. All right.
Next.
Chuan.
Rainbow.
I do recall rainbow. Kyuhan.
A pollen.
Pollen is on the board. Hi for Chuan.
Sun tanning.
Sun tanning. That is on the board. So tanning is on the board. Kyuhan, once again.
Light.
Light was on there.
Energy.
Energy. So far, so good for the two contestants.
Lewis 14th.
Not running out yet.
365 days.
365 days.
Are they going to get everything?
Wow.
Kyuhan? Oh.
3 seconds.
Oh,
3 seconds up, which means Chuan, you now have the chance.
that was a sigh. No answer though. Chuan, you have 3 seconds as well. Okay, so that means now it is time to uncover our first guesser. I do believe Smartopia will take the lead.
That's right, and Taeyun is the guesser here. Taeyun, were you able to hear anything any of us were able to say? No, not at all. Well, luckily for you, your teammate Hyun was able to memorize a lot of words out there. Hopefully those cards will be enough for you to try to guess what that one commonality is. So, let's take a look at those cards.
4 words. They can seem a little bit random at first. Now, I think we've given him enough time. Should we give him the countdown?
We'll give him 3 seconds. Oh, that's
Okay.
going to be all the time we're going to have to give you now, which means now it goes over to the Brain Girls. And with the words that Chuan was able to memorize,
Changhyun, let's show it to Changhyun.
tanning 365 days over the rainbow requires a lot of energy. I try to make a sentence, I don't know.
I think now it's fair to give her 3 seconds as well.
That's right, 3 seconds. The answer, Changhyun?
Weather.
Weather.
Weather. Okay, so we have no answer from Smartopia, weather from Brain Girls. Let's find out what's correct. Now revealing all the cards.
Sun.
Sun. So close.
You know, here's the
right?
thing with the Brain Girls, the other 2 girls who weren't participating in it actually seemed like they knew the answer, but unfortunately, you guys can't say the answer, right?
Right.
Now, we have our second 12 card set here, so we'll have to switch around and have you guys all masked up and headphones for the other 2 contestants who haven't competed just yet.
Okay, I think they're pretty much well covered. Now, we have our 2 contestants from each team ready. Another 15 seconds.
That's right, here are your 12 cards.
So we have Sujin for Smartopia
That's right.
and Seongin for Brain Girls.
Now the last round, they were able to get 4 words each. We have 3 seconds left, and time's up.
Now, in the previous question, none of the teams were able to get the right answer.
That's right.
Thus, it goes back to Smartopia.
Sujin, you'll start off with the word. First word.
Bird.
Bird.
Bird is the word. All right.
Kite.
Kite.
There was a kite.
Air.
Yes.
Sailboat.
Sailboat. It's also on the board.
Typhoon.
Typhoon.
Fan.
One more time.
Fan was the word.
Chimes.
Chimes.
Fin wheels.
One more time.
Nice
Loudly.
and loud into the mic.
I don't know.
You don't know? You're forfeiting.
Give
Okay.
you 3 seconds. All right, nothing from Sunghoon, which means, Sujin, it's your turn to memorize all the words.
Dutch.
Dutch. Do you have more words? 3 seconds. Now, we will help Minsa get her headphones off and her mask off. All right, Minsa, we have some good news for you. Your teammate was able to get a great deal of words. So it's up to you now to get that one commonality, all right? So let's see those words.
She's looking over all those blocks there. And with that,
3 seconds.
Wind.
Wind. We'll have to find out if that's the answer.
let's give it on over to Brain Girls now. Yoonsa.
Well, it's up to you now. Your teammate was able to get a couple of words here. Hopefully, it's enough for you to get the answer. Let's take a look at those words.
Okay, Yoonsa, you have kite, fan, and sailboat.
What is that word we're looking for?
Okay.
Not a lot of time. We'll give you 3 seconds on the clock.
All right, I think Brain Girls are forfeiting their chance to guess. That means we have win from Smartopia and no guess from Brain Girls.
That's right. We'll find out the answer. What is the answer we have in common? Wind. All right. And with that, the score has increased for both sides, but Smartopia still up 580 points compared to the Brain Girls 140. But once again,
it's not over.
Nope, because it's the last round where you could get a ton of points because there's things that are worth a couple of hundreds here and there.
300 even. So we're going to get ready for that last round. This is
Final Battle.
It's the ultimate round to end all rounds, the final battle. Now, it looks like we have quite a score gap, but actually the good news is that we have so many points left to give out in this final battle that we still don't know who's going to come out on top.
That's right. It still gets exciting towards the end. Now, you'll be able to choose from a different kind of categories and different questions, but each category, well, there's different points for that, and the higher the points are, the harder, obviously, the questions are going to be. Now, Brain Girls, I know you guys are trailing a little bit, but like I said, the good news is this is really when you can catch up. So are you guys, come on, you guys still have hope, right?
Okay.
All right, come on, let's hear you guys cheer on your teammates. Let's hear it. Come on, let's see that energy. Can we hear that Brain Girls chant again? I think that was one of my favorite ones. Come, yeah.
Yes, one more time.
We are the Brain Girls. Brain Girls. We can do it. Yay!
Okay, well, we have our two teams ready to duke it out in the last round. Now, we are going to pick the first question for them.
That's right. We're going to be fair, but we're going to start with an easy one, right? We're going to take a look at the categories first. We're going to go with fruits for 100.
The Well-Being Trend has introduced this food time and time again as a superfood. This fruit was listed as one of the top 10 healthiest foods by the American news magazine Time. Spherical in shape, this fruit is sometimes referred to.
We have Kyuan.
Blueberry.
Blueberry.
Is that correct?
It is blueberry, and it's worth 100 points. All right, Smartopia adding more points on there. It's your turn now to choose a category. Which one would you guys like to choose?
General knowledge.
General knowledge for 200 points.
This was recently issued, featuring Buddhist monk Songchul and Cardinal Stephen Kim Soo-hwan. In Korea, this depicts various aspects of the politics, economy, and society of the country. In the past, many people collected this as a hobby. In fact, a person collecting this is sometimes called a philatelist. What is this?
All right, you heard the question. Brain Girls or Smartopia? Brain Girls. Answer.
You gotta give us.
She said penny. Is penny the answer? No, it's not. All right, it's up to Smartopia. Yes, Kyuhan once again.
Stamps?
Is it stamps? That's absolutely correct.
Is the correct answer.
To be fair to Chungyeon, people do collect pennies, so that was a very fair guess, right?
Yeah, some of the pennies are worth a lot more than some of the other pennies, but stamp was the answer, and that was worth 200 points. All right, it goes back to Smartopia once again. Choose your category.
Arts.
Arts for 300. They're aiming high.
That's right. They're going to try to run away with this one. Let's take a listen.
A museum in Seoul is currently exhibiting 3 masters of 20th century painting in one exhibition, titled Master versus Master. The 3 greats in display are Salvador Dali, Bernard Buffet, and this artist. This Russian-born French artist is widely recognized as a master of color.
Smartopia.
Mark Chagall.
Mark Chagall.
Is that the answer?
Mark Chagall
We
is
have
the
an
answer.
art buff here. Great job, Sujin.
Sujin, is art one of your favorite subjects? You study art history? That was not an easy question.
I didn't study.
Did you just guess?
Yes, I just guessed.
Well, that was certainly a good guess, to be honest with you. Mark Chagall was definitely the answer and was worth 300 points. Now, we still have 4 more categories on the board, and it still goes back to Smartopia.
Organization.
Organization for 200. All right, let's take a listen to this question.
This society was founded in England in 1946 to foster human intelligence for the benefit of humanity. This has members in 100 countries around the world. Membership in this society is open to individuals who have attained a score.
Smartopia.
Mensa?
Is it Mensa?
Brain Girls, another sigh. I heard, is it Mensa? It is.
Good news for Smartopia, but Brain Girls, I feel a little bit of their enthusiasm draining. But you guys, we can still try to close the gap as narrowly as possible. We still
That's
have a few
right.
questions.
Nonetheless, Smartopia will have you guys choose another category.
Environment.
All right, here's the question for Environment 300.
There are more alerts for this during the months of summer when temperatures are hotter and because levels of this increase in the atmosphere when there is more sunlight. Elevated levels of this at ground level can cause a number of health problems, including difficulty breathing and lung disease. In the stratosphere, this actually protects us from the sun's UV rays.
Smartopia.
Ozone.
Ozone was the answer. Is that correct? It was
is-
ozone.
Yeah, these days we do see quite a bit of it, unfortunately,
That's
in
right.
many more busy countries around the world. Okay, 2 categories left. It goes back to Smartopia again.
Theater.
Theater.
Theater for 200. Let's take a listen.
The 4 main Korean royal palaces are now open in the evenings. Most palaces offer court music performances, but Changdeokgung Palace decided to go with something a bit different. In commemoration of the 400 years since William Shakespeare's death, Changdeokgung Palace is paying homage to the legendary playwright by showcasing this play. One of Shakespeare's 4 great tragedies, this play has also inspired the plot of Disney's animation film The Lion King. What is the name of this play?
Ooh.
Kyuhan, Smartopia.
Hamlet.
Is Hamlet the answer?
Hamlet. All right, they were able to add 200 more points to this one. Well, we have one more category right now. Come on, Brain Girls. Hopefully you'll be able to get this one right?
Yeah, and actually, this one will require the acting prowess of SJ and myself.
Yes, so Lifestyle for 100 is our final category, so let's take a listen.
Aw, you look so down, SJ. What's bothering you?
These used to be my favorite jeans, but now they're too tight on me. Brain Girls.
Diet.
Is it diet? That was diet. The second they looked at you, SJ, they thought diet.
It's from that one line they were able to get it right. You are get right with 100 points in this one with Final Battle, our last category. At least you guys got the last category right. And I'm glad it's thanks to my wonderful acting.
That's right. Let's get a tally up on the scoreboard here. Smartopia, they led by quite a margin actually, 1,980 points.
That's right. And Brain Girls, I know you guys tried really hard and you knew the answer to many of them, but the buzzards, you guys were a little bit slow on this one. Maybe that's the reason, but you guys are going to finish second place with 240 points, which means the winner of today's Quiz Whiz Junior are Smartopia. Congratulations! Kyuhan, you've been really completely dominating in this game in itself. How do you feel today?
We're so proud that we won this quiz show and so good we won it.
I think it's safe to say that these students right here to our left and right are going to make it big, and we'll see them definitely grown up doing smart and good things in this world,
That's right. Unfortunately, it is time to say goodbye in this edition of Quiz Whiz Junior, right?
That's right. And for future editions of Quiz Whiz Junior, if you guys are interested, we can invite elementary school students to check out our website. That's www.arirang.com.
That's right, and we had a lot of fun in this episode of Quiz Whiz Junior, but for all our viewers out there, do tune into our program again, same time next week, here on Quiz Whiz Junior!